Once upon a time in a small, bustling town, there lived a bright and curious girl named Mikasa. Mikasa had always dreamed of traveling the world, but her family's modest means had kept her dreams grounded. However, her luck was about to change. One sunny morning, Mikasa received an exciting letter in the mail. It was a grand announcement. She had won a travel contest she had entered months ago. The prize was a month-long trip across Europe. Mikasa could hardly believe her eyes. She ran to her parents, waving the letter in excitement. "This is amazing, Mikasa," her mother exclaimed. "You deserve this adventure." Her father smiled warmly. "Explore, learn, and most importantly, have fun." And so, with her parents' blessings and a suitcase full of essentials, Mikasa set off on her journey. Mikasa's first stop was Paris, the enchanting capital of France. As her plane descended, she saw the Eiffel Tower glinting in the sunlight. Her heart raced with anticipation. Paris was even more beautiful than she had imagined. She spent her first day wandering the charming streets, marveling at the elegant architecture and savoring the delicious aroma of fresh baguettes and pastries from the local bakeries. In the evening, she visited the Eiffel Tower. Standing beneath it, she felt a sense of awe and wonder. The city lights sparkled like 1,000 stars. At the tower, she met a fellow traveler named Claire. Claire was a spirited young woman from London, who was also exploring Europe. They instantly connected and decided to explore Paris together. The next day, they visited the Louvre Museum. Mikasa was mesmerized by the vast collection of art. The Mona Lisa's mysterious smile captivated her, and she spent hours admiring the paintings and sculptures. As they strolled along the Seine River, Claire shared stories of her travels and dreams. Mikasa felt a deep sense of camaraderie. By the time they reached the Notre Dame Cathedral, they had become fast friends. Leaving Paris with fond memories, Mikasa's next destination was Venice, Italy. As she arrived by train, the sight of the winding canals and charming gondolas took her breath away. The city seemed to float on water, and its beauty was surreal. Mikasa checked into a quaint little hotel and spent her first afternoon getting lost in the narrow alleyways. Each turn revealed hidden treasures, cozy cafes, vibrant markets, and stunning architecture. She marveled at the intricate designs of the Venetian masks and decided to buy one as a souvenir. In the evening, she took a gondola ride. The gondolier, an elderly man named Marco, shared stories about the city's rich history and culture. As they glided through the canals, Mikasa felt like she was in a dream. The next day, Mikasa visited St. Mark's Basilica. The golden mosaics and stunning architecture left her in awe. She then explored the Doge's palace, fascinated by its grandeur and historical significance. While enjoying gelato at a cafe, Mikasa met a local artist named Alessandro. He was kind and passionate about his work, and he offered to show her his favorite spots in the city. Alessandro took her to a hidden garden and a quiet square where locals gathered. Mikasa felt grateful for these intimate glimpses into Venetian life. From Venice, Mikasa traveled to Munich, Germany. The city was vibrant and full of energy. Mikasa arrived just in time for Oktoberfest, a famous festival celebrated with music, dancing, and lots of delicious food. Dressed in a traditional dirndl, Mikasa joined the festivities. She danced to lively folk music and savored traditional German dishes like pretzels, sausages, and apple strudel. The atmosphere was joyous and infectious. At the festival, she met Lucas, a friendly local who introduced her to his group of friends. They welcomed Mikasa warmly, and she spent the evening laughing and dancing with them. Lucas showed her around the city the next day, taking her to see the beautiful Nymphenburg Palace and the bustling Marienplatz. Mikasa also visited the famous Neuschwanstein Castle. The fairy tale castle, perched on a hilltop, was breathtaking. She felt like she had stepped into a storybook as she explored its grand halls and towers. Next, Mikasa journeyed to Switzerland, a country known for its stunning landscapes and charming villages. She stayed in the town of Interlaken, nestled between two serene lakes and surrounded by majestic mountains. Mikasa embarked on a hiking adventure in the Swiss Alps. The fresh mountain air and picturesque scenery rejuvenated her. She encountered friendly hikers along the way, sharing stories and enjoying the breathtaking views together. One day, she took a cable car up to the Jungfraujoch, known as the top of Europe. The panoramic view of snow-capped peaks and vast glaciers was awe-inspiring. Mikasa felt a profound sense of peace and wonder. In Interlaken, she met Sophie, an adventurous Swiss girl. Sophie introduced Mikasa to traditional Swiss cuisine, including fondue and raclette. They bonded over their love for nature and adventure, and Sophie invited Mikasa to her family's farm. At the farm, Mikasa experienced Swiss rural life. She helped with the daily chores and learned about cheesemaking. The simplicity and beauty of farm life left a lasting impression on her. From Switzerland, Mikasa traveled to Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic. The city's medieval charm and rich history captivated her. She spent her days exploring the cobblestone streets and marveling at the Gothic architecture. The Charles Bridge, with its statues and stunning views of the Vltava River, was a highlight. Mikasa enjoyed listening to street musicians and watching artists at work. The old town square, with its astronomical clock and colorful buildings, felt like stepping back in time. In Prague, Mikasa stayed at a cozy hostel where she met Eva, a local student. Eva showed her around the city, sharing its hidden gems and local legends. They visited the Prague Castle, where the changing of the guard ceremony fascinated Mikasa. One evening, Eva took Mikasa to a traditional Czech puppet show. The intricate puppets and captivating storytelling were enchanting. Mikasa felt like a child again, lost in the magic of the performance. As Mikasa's European adventure drew to a close, she felt a mix of emotions. She had made wonderful friends and experienced the beauty and diversity of Europe. Each country had left its mark on her heart. On her final night in Prague, Mikasa and Eva climbed a hill overlooking the city. The view was breathtaking, with the city lights twinkling like stars. Mikasa reflected on her journey, feeling grateful for every moment. "I'll never forget this adventure," Mikasa said softly. "I've learned so much and met so many amazing people." Eva smiled. "Europe will always be here for you, Mikasa. You're always welcome to come back." As she boarded the plane back home, Mikasa felt a sense of fulfillment and excitement for the future. She knew that this journey was just the beginning. The world was full of possibilities, and she was ready to embrace them all. And so, Mikasa returned home, her heart full of memories and her spirit filled with wanderlust. She knew that she would continue to explore and discover new places, driven by the same curiosity and passion that had led her across Europe. The end, but also a new beginning.